So I'm not really sure why I feel the need to record this, but I am in my prayer room, which happens to be my closet. But I have so much that I just want to say, and I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Probably nothing. But I just feel like I need to talk. I just want to say maybe a little bit along the lines of, not a little bit, everything's on the lines of the video that I posted. That I posted, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. But I wanted to just talk about it a little bit more. So somebody asked me if I was angry at God. I think that being angry at God is normal. I think that probably most survivors question why that happened to them and, you know, are angry at God. I myself was never angry. I don't think I ever questioned, like, why me? Why did this happen to me? It just was part of my life, just like going to school or eating dinner or something, along those lines. It was just like a part of my life. It was just like, it's just a part of my life. It wasn't even anything that I felt reason to be angry at God. And maybe it had to do with because it started at such a young age that it was, and it went on for so long, and it was so routine almost, that it just became part of my life. It just became what I thought was who I was. So I didn't have the anger towards God to question him, but I understand that a lot of people do. What I just wanted to say was that I know that he didn't cause what happened to me. He may have allowed what happened to happen. Of course, he could have put a stop to it, right then and there. Could have made a house fall on him or something. But he didn't. And one, we live in a fallen world. So there's sin in our world, and that's just it. It just is. So we live in a fallen world, and that's not because of God. But two, I think, he doesn't cause these things, but he may allow them to happen, because he's going to use that experience for his glory, and he's going to use that to help somebody else that went through that situation, which is my hope. I hope that by me talking about it, that I can help others. I pray that he uses me. I know that that's why he wants this to happen, because he wants to use me. And so I want him to use me for his glory. But he can make things good. He can turn these things into good. Satan, his one goal is to steal, kill, and destroy. He wants to destroy you. He wants to destroy your happiness. He wants to destroy your joy. He wants to destroy your peace. And man, he did a good job of it, for me, for so many years. But anyway, that's his whole entire purpose, is to steal, kill, and destroy. So that's how you know, or that's how I know anyway, the feelings that I have had of anger and bitterness and resentment came from Satan, because God doesn't ever want that. He never wants us to have anger in our hearts. to have bitterness, to have resentment. He wants us to have joy and peace, and love in our hearts. And so now it's easy for me to identify that came from Satan. I wasn't so clear of that before, but I am now. Anyway, I know now that he's the comforter. He is my healer. He is my redeemer. I do know that it's okay to be angry. It's okay to express that anger to God. I think that he wants us to express all feelings, all emotions to him, because he loves us and he cares for us. He wants us to cast our burdens on him. He wants us to tell him everything. He wants to have that relationship with us. So I think it's okay for us to express that anger to him and let him know how we're feeling. I mean, ultimately, he loves us, right? He loves me. He loves you. And he wants to heal you. He can heal you. It's so nice to be able to say that for the first time, or now, I can finally say that after so many years of lies that I believed that told me otherwise. I actually have joy in my life. Imagine. I was just thinking about that today. Joy. I have peace. I actually know peace. I know joy. I know happiness. And God is going to use this. Satan, he was going to use this. He was going to destroy me with it. And he was going to destroy my family with it. But he's not. He's not anymore. He does not have this stronghold on me anymore. And God's going to use it for his glory. God's going to use this for good. I don't know what else to say. I'm just excited to share I just want to share it with everybody. I just want everybody to know what God can do. I guess that's it for now. Please ask me questions, because I want to answer them. I want to talk about this. I want to talk. I guess that's all for now.